Hello there, everyone. Today we'll be reviewing a Transformers Legacy um, Predacon Sandstorm. Now, Sandstorm already had, Sandstorm in total has two names. Now, as of recording this, there was already released a Sandstorm that was a tool changer from G1. That was in Nice Evolution. Now, when I say Sandstorm, I mean this one right here with the Predacon version, not the Triple Changer one that came out a bit ago or is coming out. So I'm gonna get it a little confused. So yeah, so you confusing me because why you the same name for two different figures? I don't know why they either, but this character technically is from Beast Wars, so that makes more sense for it. I have to call it BW a BW Sandstorm. It's easier for me and easier for you. Okay. Now BW Sandstorm is a is a it's a deluxe, and I got him at I think Ross if I remember that correctly. I think I did. I got him at Ross for $7. Is that a pretty good pricing? And be real. But now let's take a closer look at the figure, articulation, transformation, and everything else about that part. Yeah, let's take a closer look. Now let's take a closer look at Legacy Sandstorm. Now I will say the only issue I do have with it is the body right here that it won't really connect because if it does, it's gonna open the chest up. So I tend to leave it like this, which makes it easy for some of the things I will show off. Now it is a recolor of a figure that did came out previously, so I will say it is just a figure that already came out, but I didn't have the original figure in my collection. Not that I do have this figure in my collection. It is a gray for this one is the more color version than the gray one that came out previously. So, yeah, that I will say that part. Now, let's take a close look at the articulation first. Now, you get the opening claws both ways. The arm is you go back both ways for some reason, which I think is pretty cool. But I mean, you could flip the claw around in case you want to do some backwards weird stuff, I guess. The arm is on a rotation, so you can do 4 through 60. Shoulder is the same thing as well. The waist pivot, it's a full 360, which is a pretty good one. It just go up this far, or like it does that. It's a very good spread. With the feet, they're a little weird. Me roll my standards. This one for here can do this. The other one can't do that. Kind of. And you go back this far, so not as much. But this one really meant for transformation purpose only, especially for the back. But it does swivel right here. No no rotating in the foot, but whatever. Fine enough for me. The head is on a ball joint that is very. And then you can't see it, but you can't put the head off like that, which is kind of annoying to me. But I'll work with it. The little uh, stinger thing on the tail is its own color, so I guess it means to stand out a little more. And the legs are on Baldwin right here, the Superman legs. And the toe does have a lot of articulation. So right here at the tip of it, right here at the back of the butt, which is pretty good actually. And not much more. I will say I don't know if it's accurate to any version of Sandstorm, but I'll work with it because technically you go so far with this design, and also having a sign like this, it's kind of hard to really have that kind of stuff done. So to put things back and make sure he doesn't fall over. He tends to fall over a lot of your roll. And you do get two accessories. This bug thing in the weapon, I guess he has, and you do go in the little claws. So you can put them in there, and they're very good fit too. You're meant to rotate this, and there you go. So it does close up pretty good. So there is some kind of weapon storage which is really pretty good. Now let's do some size comparisons, which is going to be easy enough since I have figures on my decks. Now here is the high grade Beyond Global RX. And here is Upton Primal from Beast Wars. I think they're pretty good together, to be real, and also they're slowly slipping apart. Now let's look at the transformation and the Scorpion. Yeah. Okay. Okay, now we're going to transform Sandstorm into the Scorpion mode, which I can find a little frustrating. What you need to do is open the chest. Sounds easier than it should. There you go. Put the head down. Get the arms up in position like this. So, like that. And then put the arms in a scorpion type of way. This is the easiest part of everything else. Now get the head. And get something small. But you need to pry it the heck out of here. Well, by getting it somewhere here. Now get the head out. Put it down. There you go. Next part is get the legs. Rotate this part. Make sure the foot is like this. It'd be easier to rotate this one. There you go. And then rotate this like this way. Because the thing is, you need to put it in this kind of position. Bend the leg. So it's like this. So you put it in the chest region. Get this leg here. Rotate it. And try to get this little thing through here. There you go. And this foot will just float here. Which is not very good because I find it more frustrating than it should. But there you go. Just fix everything up afterwards because it's so a little frustrating. And there you go. You got Scorpion mode for Sandstorm. There you go. Now here, sorry. Now here's the Scorpion mode of it. I would say it's not the best thing. I would say it looks good from the front, but any other angle, you get the worst angle. Like, I mean the worst angle. Nothing really connects in. The foot hangs here. That's what it does. It hangs here. Nothing really goes in properly. The head does go. It goes not that far in. The arms just float here, so you can just move them out of the way. The tail is okay enough. I'll be real with you. It's okay of a scorpion, but when you gotta look from any other angle except the front, it's okay. But I would say the coloring I do a little more better than the than most Transformers. Now let's do some size comparisons. Here is Wheeljack. Here is E3. And here is a third-party Scourge. I have reviewed it on the channel. If you want to know, watch it. It's a pretty good figure. Holds up in the figure one. So yeah, let's get to my final thoughts on this figure and the worst getting. Now, should I rewind this figure? Yes and no way. Just ready for the robot mode only, not for the Scorpion mode. I do like it for this mode only, but it has the problems. A lot of figures do within this range. So technically, you are looking at a figure that you really are paying for. There's not much really wrong with it. There's a slight issue with the figure, but if you don't mind some of the slight issues or problems with it, you're like everyone else here. You don't really care. But I think I do say it does look pretty good for what it is and for what it has. It's a figure that really is its own thing. Even though it's a recolor of a figure that already came out previously, I think it's looking pretty good. And I think it looks a lot more better. This Sandstorm, for the most part, is okay. But I will say, there's a lot more better Scorpion mode out there for you to. There's a lot more better Scorpion figures in general to get. I know I got the Scorponok from Rise of the Beast, and that's okay with figure 2. And I will say that's not the best figure, but it somewhat does better, but it lacks a lot of things I don't like about it. You know, I kind of praised it when it came out, or when I got it, but still. I'm looking at it now, I'm like, yeah, it's okay. But still, this figure's already pretty good. This sandstorm is, it's semi-good. But it's up to you. Would you buy this figure? I know I did. For how cheap it was? Yeah. There's no way I wouldn't buy it. I mean, I bought it at Ross. And a lot of the, I did see a few times that they had some of the leader classes for like 25 instead of 55. I would buy it, but I already have Natron 2 from Beast Wars. I'm not buying another one. I would love to, don't get me wrong. I would love to, but I don't want to. But this is a pretty good of a figure in case you want one. Or if you have someone who is really into Transformers, if you have kids, grandkids, if you have daughters, sons, a lot of that stuff. And they're in Transformers and they don't care about if it's accurate to the show and they want something to play with, this already works. But I would really more or less recommend option Primal. That's my belief. Primal is a little more better of a figure. But if you really can't pay $40 for a 2-pack, that's understandable. Not everyone can pay $40 from Walmart to get a 2-pack with 2 figures. But I would say this part is already pretty good since you already get one figure for $8. But hey, price range is up to you. If you got the 55 to buy a later class, or you got another 40 to buy a 2-pack, or to go to Ross, buy any figure you like. But I will say this figure's okay for the most part. I mean, issues with it, like I said, that part. I mean, problems with it. So, what do you think? Everything is in my link tree. Like and subscribe, join the Discord, and everything's there in my link. Like I said, my link tree in the description. So yeah, have a good day. Peace out.